episode number 4 of a vlog, I think. Today is number 7. That's a big deal. It's our first week down. If you're new to this, if you haven't watched any of the other episodes, my name is Sam. I am a husband, a dad, a small business owner, a human, a content creator, a person trying to figure out how to do videos and do business and keep my sanity and be a dad and be a husband and not die. Yeah, that's kind of it. And get healthy. Maybe that's the not die part. Get healthy somewhere in the mix of all that along the way. If you're new to us, this is a 100-day vlogging challenge, and you find us at day number 7, which I think is kind of interesting because it's our first week down. We've done 7 days, and I wanted to take a bit of time to maybe bare my soul to you a bit. I'm going to call this maybe our confession booth, which is the back corner of my office, and maybe I'll change that. Our confession booth will change a little bit as we go on. Wait a second, here we go. Confession booth. Confession booth. Confession booth. Shut the door. Confessional for the 100-day vlogging challenge. This is it for the day, and so I wanted to do that. Maybe take a bit of time really to reflect on what these 7 days have been like. I think to maybe kick it off, I want to tell you that I suck. Yeah, it's been a hard last half of the week, at least with the trying to get healthy stuff. Things started off really good. Been getting steps in early on. 4 out of those 7 days, I did a really good job of this like 10 before 10 challenge. I've started to incorporate new things. That's one of those goals, right? We talked about that I want to really focus on adding things to, right? Addition rather than subtraction. And that's been really good. I've been adding in stuff like the acupuncture mat. I've been getting on the inversion table. There's some other things I'm going to share with you, maybe later on in this video. I don't know. I keep trying to add in little different things. I'm adding in the really intense blue blocker glasses before bed. These are blue blockers. Yeah, I don't know why I have them still on, but I started wearing these while I'm editing because the screens have been kind of bugging me, I think. And so, yeah, I've been wearing these because I've been spending a lot of computer time editing, and I do a lot of screen time just for work. No matter if I'm on a plane or in a hotel room or wherever, I'm on the computer doing a lot of things. So I've added these in. But my week started to maybe tail off a little bit as I got towards the end. Like life happened, like things got busy, and like lack of sleep happened, and overwork, which is something I'm working on. Back to some of the bucketing of time. I'm a bad boy. I'm really bad at wanting to start work at like 5 a.m. and not stop working until like 10 p.m. and go, ooh, I'm exhausted. That was really got in my physical activity today. And that's not the case. Today is a really good example of that. It was just a wacky day. I slept good last night. I got up early, but dad duty comes first. Of course it does. Duh. So I took Avery to school. She started school pretty stinking early. Today's extra weird because Jarrell is on his way for a work trip, which is something new in our life. He's traveling a bit for work now as well. So we squeezed in the gym, which is a positive. The gym got thrown in before that. So as we dropped Avery off to school, we went to the gym. We came home. I squeezed in like maybe 45 minutes to an hour worth of work. And then I just feel like I'm just kind of like, not feeling it today. Just not feeling it today. I just kind of started work officially around 4 p.m. It's 4:50 right now. So just kind of dragging, just really dragging. I know I need to go get on a treadmill, and I'm trying to convince myself not to get on the treadmill because my mind goes to that thing of, well, you didn't get 10,000 steps by 10, so you might as well just say you suck for the day and just go do some Netflix. Yeah, just hang out and watch some TV. So I don't know. The week started to tail off. A lot of weird days towards the end of this week. Great days. Some of those great. Some of those just kind of strange, like things that happened that we had to just deal with. Fires to put out as a friend and a family member, as a small business owner. All the stuff that you deal with, I deal with, we all deal with. And it just kind of left me towards the end of this week really yesterday, it kind of hit me of just like, you suck, bro. That's sorry. Trigger warning, negative self-speak, yeah, all that kind of stuff. But that's kind of where I found myself when I woke up this morning. You suck. At least with the health side of things, I'm going like, Jesus. Like, I just didn't quite get where I needed to get to. And I've done this. Like, if I can find a picture, I will put it somewhere in here right about now. I've gotten really, really, really healthy before, and I've maintained that for a really, really, really long time. And I started from a place where I was really, really, really unhealthy, like 370-ish pounds, like really unhealthy for my height. I'm a short king, so yeah, like I'm like 5'7" on a good day. That's pretty unhealthy, right? That's pretty unhealthy. Not feeling good, not doing good. I went from that to the other extreme of like super, super, super crazy, healthy, all the stuff, like all the stuff. And I've told you the story about how things changed and how that ended up, life stress, getting older, small business stress, those things. But I know from my own personal experience that I tend to do this thing where with diet in particular, I'm pretty consistent with exercise. Other than walking, I don't like it, but I know I need it. I've got to have it. But with diet in particular, where it's like I spin my wheels and I spin my wheels and I spin my wheels, but I keep trying, and eventually the best way I can describe it is I spin my wheels until those wheels catch traction, and then it like goes. It like goes. But over about the past 4 years, I've been just spinning wheels. Like, I just can't seem to catch any bit of traction with it. I do this thing where it's like 1 day great, 2 day great, crap. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, you're killing it, crap, crap, crap. 1 day, great. Next day, crap, and on 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 and on. That's a total lack of self-discipline and self-control on my part with food. Food is comforting to me. When I'm happy, I eat. I enjoy eating. When I'm sad, I eat, and everything in between. Everything in between. Especially nighttime eating, that's like my go-to. Especially when I struggle with sleep, I do. I'm a just struggle with sleep. I'll go to sleep. I'll be asleep for an hour. I wake up and I'm like, oh, I guess I'm awake. I might as well go make a 2-foot-long sandwich in the kitchen. That seems like the most logical thing to do at 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so I've struggled, I guess, is what I'm trying to tell you. And I just haven't been able to seem to catch that traction that I'm used to catching. It's been painful because when I was reflecting about what I wanted to talk to you about in this mock confessional, if I really think about it, if you were to ask me, how long have you been on a diet for? I would say for the past 5 years. But when I really think about it, with the good day, bad day, bad day, bad day, good day, bad day thing I just kind of shared with you, I've not really been on a diet at all, really. I mean, truly, if you think about that, because it all just averages out to be way too much. It feels like I've been on a diet. It feels like I've been doing what I need to do. And I have been with certain things, like going to the gym and doing things with walking. Like, I've been doing that pretty consistently. Maybe not to the 10 that I wanted to get to, but we're 10 every single day. But I've been doing those things with some consistency. But the diet has just been really consistently bad, I think, if I average it out. That's all on me. Like, I'm not sitting here telling you, like, hopefully this isn't coming across as a woe is me, well, I can't. Like, that's not it. I understand. Like, I'm sucking. Back to the point. I suck. I'm sucking at it. I did really freaking good for the first few days. And then bad. And then bad. And then kind of good. And then bad. And now we're at day 7. So that's a bit of an update, I think, on the health side of things. From a time management perspective, I've done pretty good this week. Not too bad. Not too bad. And what I mean by that is I have not worked any days this week until 10 p.m. Yeah, from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. I might work a little late tonight because my day went backwards today. But it's been pretty good. I've been spending more time on Mondays doing writing, my writing day, my creativity day. Today is that. I'm going to do that here in a little bit. Other than filming a bit of this, which I've been doing every day, more to come on that in a minute. I have done pretty good over the past couple weeks, pre-vlog, kind of starting that, and making Monday no, you need to sit and think day. No, you need to sit and be with your thoughts, with your notebook, away from the computer day, scribbling and doodling and plotting and planning and those kind of things. I use that day a bit also to add in some emails and office work, because I've got to do that. Yeah, you're running a business, you got to have some of that, unfortunately. But I do that, and I do a bit of that for half days on Fridays, with the majority of the week in between, when I'm not traveling, dedicated to doing stuff like this and shooting all the funny videos that you see, and recording the podcast and being on other people's podcasts, and creating stuff and taking pictures and doing all the stuff that comes along with the business. And then when I travel, and I do travel quite a bit, a lot, like over 100 days a year, like a lot. Yeah. Wait, actually, last year was way more than 100 days a year. Like most of the year I traveled, like every week I traveled last year. Throughout most of those weeks, I was home for the weekend. When I'm not traveling, I do all that stuff. When I travel, I try my best to squeeze in what I can, but I'm not creating videos on the road. We'll be vlogging a bit on the road as I go to gigs and things like that. And I'll share with you as much of that as I'm allowed to share with you as well. You'll probably mostly see me frustrated with the experience of traveling more than you'll see me at companies and on stages, because NDAs, yeah, legal, business, yeah, those kind of things. But yeah, so all that's been going pretty stinking good. I think so. The work's been going stinking good. My creativity has been on fire lately. And I think it has a lot to do with how good some of those other things are going. When I have that time, those dedicated little rituals that unplug me from other things, especially ones that kind of suck, I can't think about all the other stuff, and ideas just seem to kind of come to me. And I find myself writing more and more, and idea. It's just been really good. Sorry, another hydration break. It's hot here, and this is your reminder: drink water. Yeah, drink plenty of it. I've been doing good with that, getting a lot of hydration in the mornings and throughout the day. I start my day with a couple of those gigantic things of water, a little bit of electrolyte powder, way before coffee, and that's been great. But I'm having to extra hydrate today because it is almost 90 degrees here in Phoenix, Arizona on February 3rd. As insane as that sounds, it is, and it's freaking hot. Yeah, and so if I'm sweating, if you see any sweat stains, that is simply from sitting in here. Yeah, it's been cold, so I didn't have my AC on, so now it's like... Yeah. But I'm going to get back at it. I wanted to give you a little bit of that and get some of that off my chest. Oh, wait, I haven't told you anything about how vlogging's going. I'll get to that. Hold on, sorry if this is a long one. But I wanted to get that stuff off my chest and let you know the raw and the down and dirty down here, kind of in the muck with the rest of us. Yeah, all of us. It's been kind of fun, and I was thinking about that while I was editing the last episode. It was really neat to just kind of reflect on some of the stuff that we did. It really made me almost, I don't want to say teary-eyed, but it made me really, really, really happy. Not the vlogging part, but just capturing some of that and seeing that and just seeing the happiness and the fun, and it was just cool. Yeah, it was a nice little moment that I had just kind of locked in over here, working through editing some of that material. The trying to fit it in has been kind of weird, trying to decide what to shoot and what not to shoot. I've been podcasting and social mediaing for quite a long time. But those are kind of easy from a boundaries perspective, right? Those are things where you just kind of like, yeah, So I think I've just been really trying to show you as much of it as I can, as much of it as I feel like. I'm not going to restrict access, I think, too much of anything. I'm trying my best not to just jump over into like everything is freaking awesome. I'm just trying to be real with you that like this last week, these last 7 days, and not everything has been like peachy with vlogging. Looking at myself in the camera from angles that I'm not used to looking at myself in has been kind of like, God, you gotta, the diet, dude. You need to do your time. You're going to die. Yeah, those kind of things have been kind of interesting. Then just a logistics thing, like doing the work and like doing my normal stuff and creating my normal content and doing this. There has been a bit of a time crunch. but it's not been a big burden. I've not felt like it's not been too much. So I'm trying my best. Some of that means that some of what you see, and you can tell the difference, is going to be cell phone footage. I'm not great with a camera anyways, but I'm learning. That's some of this too. Yeah. To learn how to do camera stuff, you must do things that require a camera, I think. And so this was a good excuse to start to maybe master. I don't know, master is a strong word. To learn some basic understanding of how to use my cameras. So that's been helpful, and that's been fun. That's been a real fun part of this. Is it gives me a really good excuse to just shoot stuff, and that's been great. That's been really, really, really great. So I've really enjoyed that part of this, of just setting up the camera stuff, starting to nerd out a little bit about how to position this light or that light. Again, it's not like, you can tell this isn't great. But maybe one day, because it's fun and I enjoy it. And it's kind of a big experiment, which I enjoy. So that's where we're at. Again, this is day 7. I have no clue what's going to happen next. So let's just do this. Whatever happens next, happens next. Here's our little cut. You ready? I'm doing some red light therapy. I don't know if you can see this. Let's try. There you go. Maybe a little bit. Maybe scrub on my lens a little bit. See, does that look any better? There we go. Yeah. I don't know how I manage to get my phone lenses dirty. I never touch them, but they're always like a nice smear across them. It gives you that like nice 90s halo effect on all of your photographs. It all kind of looks vintage. Yeah, some people pay a lot of money for that, to go stick that little magnetic lens on there. And I just have to carry my phone around. That's it. I think it's just because I throw it down. But yeah, I don't know what this does. I mean, I know loosely what it does. I don't know. Again, I told you, I don't care about it doesn't work. I'm just going to try stuff. And yeah, I got this on Amazon for a pretty smoking good deal and figured I'd give it a shot. Last night, I laid down on my tummy in the floor. I pulled it right down to my lower back. Felt pretty good. Last night I also laid on the acupuncture mat, and then I did this, kind of what you're seeing right now on there as well. Tonight I'm on the heating pad a bit. Lower back's just a little tight. I throw the heating pad under there every now and again. So this is just giving me a nice little end of day spa-like experience. Hold on, let me see if I can do this without blocking the phone. Hold on. Plus it came with these sweet glasses. Check those out. I'm doing some writing in my notebook tonight. This is finishing up my work. I told you I didn't start until really, really late. I'm writing out some sketches that I'm going to record tomorrow. Tomorrow is a production day. Oops, I turned on the TV on accident. Slinging my notebook. And yeah, hopefully I didn't block you too much with my hand. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm doing production day stuff tomorrow. I'm going to show you some maybe morning routine. Behind the scenes. I'm doing green screen stuff tomorrow. Maybe set up a truth cam, one of the other cameras, so you can just kind of see. Maybe we'll time lapse that. I have no clue. I'm just winging this. I'm glad you're here for the ride, but I'm wrapping up day 7. I did get on the treadmill. I made it to the treadmill. Heck yeah. I walked a mile. And with that said, oh man, this is really hard. I need like a fancy vlogger kit or something. I'm almost 11,000 steps. I was looking at my average, and even with some of my suck last week, my 7-day average is right around 11,000 steps. I want to get that up. I want to get that up higher. There's no excuse for me to not be moving more. I should be moving more. So I want to still get that up. But that was a nice kind of little win after my pity party about how I suck. It felt good. I want to go harder, but it felt good. So I'm going to finish this up. And we're going to call it end of day 7. And I will see you bright and early in the morning, in the AM. How do the cool kids say it? I don't know. Tomorrow. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Welcome to day number 8. Well, it's 6:54 in the morning. It's day 8 I've been up since a little after 5 o'clock a.m. I took it kind of slow and easy this morning. It's as hot as it was yesterday. It's cold here this morning. It's at least cold in the house, but I've been up moving a little bit, caught up on some documentary, a Vietnam documentary on Apple TV, Apple Plus, whatever you call it. Got some coffee going, some hydration, getting ready to throw on my shoes. They're sitting over here on the counter to go get on the treadmill. I did this earlier, and I apologize if the light's jacking up the shot at all, but I wanted to show you this. This is my daylight thingy. Yeah, I usually get up long before the sun comes up. And around the time that the sun comes up, I am already locked in the office in meetings with clients and working on stuff and maybe doing something like this. The sun will not be up for about another 20 minutes, 30 minutes here. So yeah, when I get up at 5, this is one of the first things that I do. I just got this, just started doing this the other day, and I don't know how it's going to work, but apparently getting sunlight in your eyes early in the morning, first thing in the morning, is a pretty stinking great thing. And this supposedly, while not being exactly the same, is pretty helpful for us early risers that just our schedules. We can't just wake up at like sunrise and then walk outside and ground ourselves and then stand getting the sunlight, natural sunlight, directly in our eyes for 15-20 minutes every single morning. It just doesn't work like that for me. It probably doesn't work like that for you either. So yeah, I'm trying this thing out. I'm thinking this is going to be pretty helpful with everything else that we're adding in. Now, with that being said, I do go outside a lot during the day, so that's got to count for something too. One thing I do, one of my only breaks that I really take during the day when I get like in the zone of doing stuff, small business, content creation, doing that kind of stuff. Sometimes around 10, yeah, I'll go out and pop the garage and just kind of go make circles around the driveway, doing my probably one of my most important must-dos every single day, which is call my mom. Yeah, I throw in my earbuds, and my AirPods, and I go, it's early, y'all, and I go walk around the driveway and I talk to my mom for however long we talk for. That most important meeting that I have out of the day, at least one of the top 3 between Jarrell, Avery, and mom. But I don't know if this is hocus pocus. I don't know if this is going to do much. But we're going to try it and see how it goes. Today is a production day here on day 8, so green screen stuff. I can't help myself. I know Thursday's editing, but I still jump into edit mode. And I've got one video in mind that I want to shoot, but usually once I get out there, new stuff comes up, and then I'll look at my list and be like, oh, I can do that too. That'll be a fun one. And I don't know. I'll bring you along for as much of that as I can, as makes sense. But first, the very first thing is we've got to do our morning rituals, which is cardio. We're going to go get on the treadmill. We're going to make sure the house is clean. We're going to shower and get ready and do all that stuff, and make it a really stinking good day. Welcome to day 8. Heck yeah. 3 words to describe day 8: rock and roll. That's 3. Yeah, I think that's 3. Anyway, here I go, just putting up a green screen. I did all the other stuff before this. Cleaned the house, got on the treadmill for about an hour, ate breakfast, all the morning ritual stuff. It got did. I did it this morning. Here you go, jumping into some character here. Only thing I didn't really do was put on weird or fancy pants clothes, because I knew I was going to be dressing up as all these different characters. So here's that. It was a great shoot. I ended up getting out 2 videos today.
Portable drinking devices. Make sure that you have lids on all portable drinking containers and/or...
Okay, enough of that. It was just a really good day. It was so good that I didn't really do much vlogging. Oh, I went to the gym. As soon as I got done with today, I went to the gym. I did some more red light stuff. I put on my weird blue blocker glasses, laid down, and went to bed early. Yeah, it was just good. So thanks for coming along for today, but this one's pretty much over. Hello there. How are you today? I'm just sitting here, normally looking like this, in this wonderful lighting, reading a wonderful book before I start my day. I always start every day with 173 pages of reading. I then step outside and ground myself barefoot on the earth. I then sun my naked body outside for at least 1 hour before coming back inside, taking an ice bath, followed by hot and cold contrasting showers. Then I go and do yoga for 3 more hours, and I start work promptly at 2 p.m. Just kidding. I'm actually sitting here, cover up my boobies a little bit. I'm actually sitting here recording some shots for a video that I'm piecing together. It's day 9. Yeah, it's day 9. I might have fast forwarded a little bit, but welcome to day 9. I said I would vlog every day. I didn't say how much. Yeah, so it might be an hour, it might be all day. I have no clue. But here we are. It's early on day 9. I'm trying to rush because my light is changing, and this is supposed to be a bedtime scene for this thing that I'm working on, and it's not working. It's not working for me. Yeah, things are changing fast. It's already 7:37. But I've been up. I started some work. I posted some stuff. Did some emails. What else did I do? I walked on the treadmill, like half-see in my amount of time, because I had to do this before my light got too weird. Then I'm going to go do some more. Then I'm going to go do a podcast. Then I'm going to go do more emails. Then I've got to shoot more videos for this. I'm going to shoot something here in a minute. And what else do I got to do? I got to post a podcast. I got to go get Avery at 3. It's a wild day. I've been up since about 4:30 or so, doing my normal morning rituals. I did sun myself with my little sun thing. But the rest of that was just crap. But yeah, I've been working since about 4:45, and here we are. I just thought I would stop mid-recording. I'm literally recording the other video right now. I just thought I would say hi, and welcome to day number 9. Yeah, boop, 9. Welcome to day 9. The biggest fear that every creator, podcaster, person that makes videos on the internet, the biggest fear that they have has finally happened to me. And here it is as I hang my head in shame. I set up this shot in my garage, and I didn't turn on my microphone. So there is absolutely zero audio for this video. And we're just going to go with it. How about that? Yeah, and let me just give you a little bit of a play-by-play here. It's been one of those days. This is the end of the day. I started off in bed recording at like 7-something this morning. You saw that. You just saw it. And then my day caught on fire, as our days tend to do sometimes. And here we are. I've been literally running around like crazy, cleaning my house with one hand, typing with my toes, editing videos with the other hand, recording podcasts with my face. And yeah, this is how that stuff happens. It's just been one of those days. And I kind of sort of hate it because I'm kind of digging this backdrop. Yeah, I bought a bunch of flags to cover up my shelves because they're just kind of ugly. And yeah, I thought it would be a cool little backdrop for you. But that's it. This is me also explaining to you how I am wearing a wacky shirt and a bolo tie because I made a New Year's resolution to wear funny, weird, wacky clothes, and I'm living up to that commitment, not just in the videos, but well beyond. So yeah, I'm not going to keep giving you this bad voiceover as you stare at this. It just happens. And I literally don't have time to go back out and re-record this. I just don't. I have to go pick up Avery from school, and I've got about 47 emails I have to send, and I need to finish editing this video. That's what I'm doing right now. And I've got to upload a podcast that I recorded earlier, and I've got to work on thumbnails, and I've got like 4 phone calls I have to make, and meetings, and more, and more, and more. So this is me telling you that day 9 went by
in a flash, and I screwed this up, and I don't know. Now, the thing I do want to share with you, I did say this right at the end of the video. Don't be afraid to wear wacky clothes. I was saying this, and I've got to say it because I don't know. I think it was a good point out of all my rambly mess that when I made that New Year's resolution, I didn't quite think about the positive benefits that it would have. I don't even know why I chose it. I just like, this will be fun. It'll be different. But today, as I'm running around with my hair on fire, trying to get all this crazy stuff done, this is me describing this crazy day to you. Having on this wacky shirt and this wacky little bolo tie, my little tassels flowing in the wind and my bolo tie whipping back in the wind around my neck, made a really, really busy, hectic, stressful day. My head is throbbing from this day right now. But it made my head throb a little bit less. It made me smile a little bit more. And this is your permission to go throw on that wacky shirt that you're afraid everyone's going to look at you and go, who's that lunatic? Just do it. Life's too short, man. It's too short. Go have fun. And this is the end of day 9. This is the end of the episode. I will see you on the next one. I don't know when that'll be out. It'll be a few days from now, at least. But have a good one. Talk to you soon. Love you. Look out for each other. Be nice. Hug somebody you love. Just keep it real. Bye.